to the Attack the Rack YouTube channel. This is the Attack the Rack podcast with myself, Big Mo, and Trent.
Guys, every family party or social event needs something special. Bubba's Bounce House Rentals LLC can do that for you. They provide inflatable bounce houses and water slides on top of great service in the West Michigan Lakeshore area. Call Bounce Master Sam at 616-485-0257 today and mention Attack the Rack to get $25 off your next rental. Also, find Bubba's Bounce House Rentals LLC on Facebook. Bubba's Bounce House Rentals. All we rent is fun.
Guys, let's do a little bit more NFL talk here. Kansas City Chiefs, Sunday Night Football, barely won on a last-second field goal. It was a single doink field goal. Chiefs continue to barely win these games. So I guess the question is it a concern that they're barely winning games, or is it a positive that they're able to pull these out?
Mm, I think you can look at it both ways because it's like they're beating some teams that aren't as good, barely, but then they're also still winning games. So that you can look at it as like they're still winning the close ones, but they're not like they haven't like thumped a good team.
Yeah.
So I guess you could look at it both ways, that they're getting the late game experience and how to win games late, but they're also not whooping on anybody to kind of get that type of confidence. So I think it's a mix.
Maybe they follow that cliche of playing to the level of their competition, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, and like you say, right, you only got to win by 1 point. You only got to score 1 more point than the other team.
Absolutely.
So that's like their motto right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're always going to have a chance because if Mahomes gets the ball last, they're comfortable.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're just not as dominant, but you still have Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
So if he's getting the ball last, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Did you guys see on our NFL Pick Show a couple weeks ago, Pete was talking about how if you took all one-score games and flipped the result, the Chiefs would actually be 2-7, and they might have had two since then. So they might be like 2-9 now.
Oh.
If you flip one-score games.
Because they have like what, 4 game-winning field goals?
Yeah.
And they blocked one that would have lost a game. So there's like 5 right there that are all field goal games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts.
But somehow, some way, they are 12-1, and they have clinched the AFC West.
I still can't get over that right tackle who false starts every snap.
You think they'd correct that by now?
You would think so, but I guess you can't call it every time.
Yeah.
It's like the reach-in foul or the hand check. You can't call every single one.
Yeah.
So you do it. But yeah, that dude jumps. It's like obvious. But yeah, good for the Chiefs. I hope we see him in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So now you wonder if now they've kind of flipped back into the favorite in the AFC with the Bills losing to the Rams in a high-scoring affair, 44-42. Bills now fall to 10-3. They already have clinched the AFC East. And that is who is coming to Detroit this Sunday for a huge game with the 12-1 Detroit Lions. What are you guys thinking about that game? Bills coming off a loss. Does that scare you a little bit? Were you already a little bit nervous about the Bills? Or are we feeling pretty confident?
I think the Rams are dangerous. That was my first thought watching that, is when they're healthy, they're tough.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to play them again in the playoffs. Or are they close, the Rams? Do you know? They're like what, 7-6?
Yeah, they're 7-6 now. So
they make me nervous because they have 2 really good wide receivers in Stafford. You kind of always know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're 1 back of Seattle.
And those 2 wide receivers are now healthy.
Yeah, and watching the game last night, the Shakir, the wide receiver, he needed one more catch, and I was $185 richer.
Oh,
He didn't get another catch. But yeah, Bills are tough. Um, I don't know. I would almost consider the Rams more dangerous, just
okay.
weapons wise. Golf makes things happen, which he always does. But yeah, that should be a battle for the Lions. That's gonna be a good game. Probably a high scoring affair, I would assume.
Oh, definitely. You got two high potent offenses, and then you've got two. Well, the Bills aren't very good on defense, and the Lions are
Manageable.
manageable.
Well,
Big Mo, what do
that
you
should be enough. That should be enough to beat them.
you
What's
think?
True.
that?
Yeah, I mean, are you feeling pretty confident about the Bills coming to Detroit this weekend?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think if anything, that the Ram game shows some of the maybe the weakness of the Bills. So if you
Yeah.
know, Ben Johnson isn't on top of his game, and then we're not throwing that ball all over the place, you know, um, that's obviously. I mean, those two receivers for the Rams, obviously they hurt us early, and then one of them got hurt, right? Or was it
Yeah.
just one of them, and then
Puka got hurt,
try
or
to,
Nakua got hurt.
yeah,
Was Cooper Cup playing then, or was he out too?
I feel like they both
I think
went
he might have been
out
out too. I feel like it.
He might have been out, and then is that the
because
game that Nakua got hurt? I think it was.
then the Bears beat them the following week when they didn't have anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
But I don't.
yeah.
Nakua and Cup they're tough.
Yeah.
Nakua was like his stats were crazy yesterday. He had like 100 and let me see those stats. He had like 100 and I don't even 130 receiving or something like that.
And he's on my fantasy team.
He probably had a great day for you fantasy
Oh yeah, he did.
because he was
In
man.
our league, in our crazy scoring system, he got me 46 points, 12 catches, 162 yards, and a TD.
Yeah,
Plus, he had a rushing TD, so that's double points in our league.
yeah. Him and Cup combined for 17 catches and 250 some yards and 3 touchdowns.
Speaking of combining for huge numbers, Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, Minnesota wide receivers, both on my fantasy team, but I don't start Addison. I should have started Addison, but I start JMO. But I did start Justin Jefferson. He had 7 catches for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns. Then Addison had 8 catches for 133 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Holy smokes!
I feel like we always talk about the Lions and the Eagles, and us as Lions fans, we've talked about the Eagles being on our heels. But I think it's time to start maybe giving some more respect to the Minnesota Vikings. Big Mo, they've got two phenomenal wide receivers, a very solid running back, and Sam Darnold is looking like a pretty good quarterback. They may have the best kind of skilled position offensive players, quarterback, running back, wide receivers, um, maybe even in the NFL.
Um, just taking a peek here, Kurt. I mean, the two good receivers, definitely. Serviceable running back.
Okay.
Um, you're
And I
still
mean,
putting a lot of trust in Sam Darnold, and they
yeah, I
haven't
know,
beaten anybody.
but now
Blah
14,
blah 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 blah, and it's been close games.
yeah,
I mean, they took. I mean, the Falcons outgained them. I think, at least passing, maybe total yardage. It was the 2 interceptions that probably cost them. Um, but I mean, every other game is a squeaker.
yeah.
And I will say they played us tough the first time, but we were awful, I think, that game.
Oh, we got off to
Um,
Yeah,
a terrible, terrible start.
that was the
yeah,
worst
yeah,
start I've ever seen from the Lions.
It
yeah.
was horrible.
Yeah,
I mean, seriously, they have they beat anybody?
I'm looking at their schedule right now. They
I mean,
beat
I don't know if they beat the Titans, maybe. No,
the Texans,
Texans.
and
They
they beat
smoked them
and they beat Green Bay.
barely.
They
Yeah,
barely beat the Niners or
yeah,
by a touchdown.
Niners didn't have. That was when the Niners were in disarray.
Yeah.
yes.
Beat the Cardinals by 1, beat the Bears by 3, Titans by 10, Jags by 5. Yeah, they haven't really thumped anybody. They outscored the Falcons last night 21-0 in the fourth. Um, but yeah, I mean, Darnold's been what a he's can you consider him like a comeback player of the year?
Oh, I would say so. Yeah,
Yeah,
Although he was just like right.
I'd have more confidence saying that than that they're a real contender.
Well, and here's the thing: they do have the Bears uh, Monday Night Football. The Bears on Monday Night Football coming up next week, and then they finish with Seattle, Green Bay, and Detroit. So, and
We
they've
need the
already got two.
Packers.
What's that?
We need the Packers to beat them.
Yeah,
Bank on the Lions beating them. Then the Packers beat them. That'd be good for the division.
yeah.
At least give us a little more wiggle room.
Yeah, I think it, yeah. When you look at what they've got coming up, it's safe to say they're going to win one, maybe two more yet. So really, we just got to keep holding off the Eagles.
Yeah. And they don't have too tough of a schedule to finish up either, do they?
No, they don't.
Man. It's almost like the Lions can't even lose another one,
No,
which is
I think you're right. I don't think they can.
I guess Steelers. We kind of need the Steelers to beat them.
Yeah, that's about the only hope.
Yeah, because Commanders kind of fell off. Cowboys are bad, and the Giants are the worst team in football.
Yeah,
You think the Eagles are a little too one dimensional? I don't know
Yeah,
if I mean
a little
I
bit.
mean their physicality would worry me. They're a little bit like us in the running game, and obviously
yeah.
they have a running quarterback.
Yeah.
Um, but they don't throw it really well.
No, and if you shut down Saquon,
Yeah.
you're I think you're doing all right. Because I mean the Panthers, 22-16 against the Panthers, and Saquon had
120 something.
120 on the ground and
How many
nothing
carries did he get? About 30 carries? How many carries did that guy get?
20.
20.
Yeah, but no touchdowns. I think if you can contain him, Saquon, you have a pretty good chance. Yeah, because Hurts threw for 14 of 21 for 108 yards.
Oh my goodness.
Like that's nothing special. So yeah,
No,
I agree with you, Big Mo. They might be a little one dimensional.
which is crazy because you would think with the receivers they have and Jalen Hurts is more than just a manageable quarterback. You would think they would have more of a passing attack or more
Yeah,
successful passing attack.
especially with AJ Brown. He was like
Mhm.
hot commodity a few years ago.
Yeah,
I know he's battled some injury and stuff, but yeah, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith.
yeah,
And Devontae Smith seems like he's just a streaks runner. He just runs a straight and they try to air it out.
yep.
And the Panthers guy dropped a touchdown to tie it.
Yeah,
Oh,
remember, yeah, remember I was talking about that on the podcast, or
yeah,
it was coming down to that last play, and I was watching like the live
yeah.
stat sheet, not the play-by-play. So, um, no, I'm not. Yeah, I don't think Minnesota's for real.
Okay.
Um,
What about
you tell me there's not a team that wouldn't mind playing the Vikings with Sam Darnold in the playoffs.
Yeah.
true? Very true.
And good for him. He's having a great season, but
It's
you got to
crazy.
take your chances, probably.
Just crazy how that happens.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Went from starter to like the worst, most hated person in Carolina, gets shipped off to go play backup to Brock Purdy, and now he's 11-2 on the Vikings.
That and the Vikings were what? I mean, I think it was kind of a toss-up where most people predicting in the NFC North, either um, Bears or Vikings finish last.
Yeah, and was like beginning of the season before McCarthy got hurt, they weren't even talking about Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
We're talking about McCarthy.
crazy. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens now. I mean, will Sam Darnold hold on to his starting spot for next season, or will they hand it off to McCarthy?
Probably you got to roll with them.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
you do.
you're not making that change.
No,
Yeah,
because you
Not
don't want
unless
to go 11-2, drop him or flip him out, and then go 7-7
yeah.
or whatever. But I think, what about the Steelers? Do you think they're for real?
I don't know. They keep doing it.
I know they're tough. I don't know why, but they keep winning games.
you know they're yeah, I wouldn't say a common theme, but them and Buffalo have the biggest turnover differential
Okay,
in the league. They're both plus 17.
that's huge.
So you're talking that you don't turn it over a ton, plus you take it away. A lot of extra possessions.
Yeah, and Steelers end with at the Eagles, at the Ravens, home against the Chiefs, and then home against the Bengals.
Whew.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a gauntlet.
Not the easiest way to finish out.
sounds brutal.
But they got one to give up because they're up by 2 games,
Okay.
but they need to probably beat the Ravens again. I would assume.
Yeah.
Hmm.
By the way, Kurt, we probably got to somehow boost the Lions defense to better than manageable. They
What's
are top
another
three. They are currently still top three in the league.
what's another good
But
word? Like what's the enhancement word of man?
well, hold on. When you say top three in what? Just
Well, right now, like giving up points would be one.
points. Okay. Okay.
They're probably, I mean, they're probably top 10 in yardage given up. Um, Probably outside the top 10. Yeah, probably bottom half of the league in passing yards, but I bet they're top five in rushing yards given up. So
Okay. Well, they've been, yeah, they keep finding a way.
they do. So
I'll find a new word
they're
for you guys.
they're better than manageable.
Yeah, what would that?
Well,
Trent Marinate on that. Find us a word.
I'll get you one. Yeah, well, I'll get you one. The
Uh,
first thing I thought was better than manageable was the Tiger putt, where it was like better than most.
all right. Well, hey, we're gonna get to our college football predictions for the playoffs here in a second. But before we do that, just a quick, quick little baseball talk here. First of all, I know it's kind of old news now. I keep forgetting to bring it up on the podcast, but this golden bat rule that I highly doubt it's going to happen. But have you heard about this golden bat idea?
yeah, get to put a batter at the plate anytime in the lineup.
Yes. Now I believe it's only you can only do it one time a game,
Yes, yes.
but that's just mind-boggling to me. It's
Like a
I don't.
pinch hitter?
what's that?
Is it like a pinch hitter?
No, you can just move. You can let's say you're the Yankees and it's you're down 2 runs, bases are loaded. It's the bottom of the ninth, and your eighth hitter's due up. You can say, "Oh no, we haven't used our golden bat yet. We're gonna let Aaron Judge go up to bat."
No, that's bull.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
No, that can't happen.
I think I got that right, right? That's how it works, Big Mo, I think.
That's how it works. I don't. The last one I read, they were not. It was not something that was. It's something that's been discussed, but I don't think it's on the table.
I cannot imagine that would ever, ever.
Like it's like cartoonish.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like something you could some stupid rule you could do in a video game or like back in the day, Rock and Jock MTV softball celebrity game,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something stupid the
Um,
NBA something stupid like that that the NBA would implement into their All-Star game because it's so stupid. Uh
yeah, sounds very arcade.
yes. Yeah, exactly. That's a great way to put it. Arcade.
I
Yes.
don't like that. They should not let that happen.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I can't
But
imagine.
then, like, so do you know like about the rule a lot if it did happen? So, like, if Judge went and batted eighth with the bases loaded, and like say they tie the game and go into extras or whatever,
Yeah.
would he be able to bat like third again?
Yeah. Yeah. And here's the other thing. Here's the other weird scenario. Let's say it just so happens that you're in that situation, you've got one out, and you're down two, the bases are loaded, and it just does happen to be Aaron Judge's spot in the lineup, and he strikes out. Well, now he can just bat again if they want to use him as the golden bat. Like, how weird is that?
Yeah, that belongs in the Savannah Bananas League.
Yes, you know what? That's so funny you say that because I heard somebody else say that sounds like a Savannah Bananas
Yeah. They
thing.
had some of the best rules of baseball I've ever seen. Like
Yeah.
if the fan catches a pop fly, he's out.
Yeah.
You're gone.
Uh,
No, that would ruin the MLB.
yeah. Oh. And then other thing in baseball, huge news, huge contract. Juan Soto moves from the Pinstripes of the New York Yankees over to the New York Mets, signs a $765 million contract, 15 years. It's all guaranteed. It's not deferred at all. He's going to be making $51 million per year. Um, I heard something today. It's like for the next 15 years, he'll make like $1.50 per second. For the
Jeez.
next 15 years.
That's just
This is
must
getting
be
out of control.
must be nice for the Mets to just suck.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. I mean, how old is Juan Soto? He's young, I know, but
Yeah, what is he?
he's 26. So,
15 years?
I mean, he's probably got, well, I mean, in this day and age, he's probably got 10 solid years left, maybe.
Yeah, I never understood the massive long contract though. Like you think you're gonna get 15 good years of productivity out of Juan Soto?
No, I no, I don't think I
There
think
should
it's
there should be like a 5 or 6 year max, and then if you want to resign, resign.
yeah,
But like 15 is crazy. Like they expect him to be that good at what's fit like 40.
yeah.
Meh.
And he turned down the Yankees 760 million for 16 years. So it's 5 million less and it was 1 year longer, 16 years. I think the overall difference is maybe like 3.5 million per year. Um, so I don't know. That just doesn't seem like a lot of money to go from, to switch teams. So I don't know. It must have been solely the money. I don't know why else he'd want to leave the Yankees to go to the Mets.
Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, especially because the Yankees were contenders.
Yeah, I mean the Mets did make the playoffs.
Yeah, but it's the Mets.
Yeah, they're cursed.
Ugh. Yeah, so, I mean 700 and whatever million talks.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'd go wherever. You need me to go somewhere for 15 years?
Yeah.
Ship me off.
All right. Well, hey, let's get to our college football predictions here, boys. Um, let's just start with round one. Game one, at least on the bracket, the 8-9 matchup. Big Mo, Ohio State 8 seed at Texas 9 seed. Who you got?
I've got Ohio State.
Trent, is it even worth asking? I think we probably know who you got.
Yeah, bad question.
All right, I also think the Buckeyes are going to win that game, even though they got to go on the road. Um, I'm sorry, I said Texas. They're at Tennessee. So, and I
This is
think,
there, Tennessee, wasn't it? Thank
yeah,
you.
Tennessee might.
Yeah, it's a
Trent, I
home
think
game.
on the last podcast you said you mentioned the lines. They were all over a touchdown favorite, right? Every first round game.
All of them.
So the Buckeyes are over a touchdown favorite,
7.5.
seven
But
and a half.
they're at the shoe, Kurt. At the shoe.
You're right,
Yep.
Right?
and
Yep.
it is at the shoe. Yeah, so they are at home. So all right. And then next game, Texas hosting Clemson. Big Mo, what do you got? Yeah,
Longhorns. Look them. Look them.
Trent.
Give me Clemson.
Whoa, the upset.
Yeah, give me Clemson.
All right, I like it. I like it. A little 12. It's like the NCAA basketball tournament. You got to take 12 over 5, right?
Yeah, it's like the highest percentage of an upset or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me that 12-5 upset.
We'll
What is
see
that
if
like?
that
It's
holds
usually like
true in the
Dayton.
football world.
It's usually like Dayton versus Arizona.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. All right, and then 6 seed Penn State versus 11 seed SMU. Big Mo, what do you got?
Penn State.
Trent?
SMU.
Oh, upset city.
I think Penn State stinks.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but
I just don't.
they are again they're
Plus,
home and it is at SMU.
and James Franklin's 0 for the century against decent teams. So why start the trend now?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go Penn State in that one, and then last game in the first round, Notre Dame in the Indiana Bowl, Indiana versus Notre Dame at Notre Dame. Notre Dame's the 7 seed, Indiana's the 10 seed.
Hmm. That's a tough.
Hoosiers!
You doing
What's that?
touchdown Jesus?
No, we're going Hoosiers. Hoosiers.
Hoosiers. All
Oh,
right.
I
Come
was
on.
leaning that way.
Notre Dame hasn't beaten anybody all year.
I
No,
know.
that's the thing. Neither is Indiana.
True.
Yeah.
At least yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't know. That's going to be an interesting game. Um, yeah, give me Indiana as well.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'm on Indiana too. So all three of us got Indiana. Let's say Indiana advances. All three of us picked Indiana. So Georgia versus Indiana. Big Mo, what do you got?
Hmm. Georgia.
Yeah. I got Georgia. What about you, Trent?
Yeah, probably Georgia. And the backup looked good. I thought he was almost better than uh
Beck.
Beck.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was slinging that thing. Yeah, give me Georgia.
All right. And then Big Mo, you said Penn State over SMU, right?
Yep.
So that'll give your second round matchup Boise State versus Penn State. What do you got?
The Nittany Lions.
All right, I'm gonna actually go Boise State over Penn State in that one.
Wow, look
Oh,
at us.
And then Trent,
wow.
you got Boise State SMU.
Give me SMU.
Whoa! Wow, you got the 11 seed going to the Final Four.
Well, we were just talking about one-dimensional teams.
Yeah,
Boise State's probably on the front cover.
true.
So yeah, SMU's got a scrambling quarterback, some good wide receivers.
How's the rush defense?
We're gonna find out on December 31st.
All right, and then let's see, Big Mo, you've got Arizona State versus Texas, as do I.
Longhorns.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Longhorns as well. Trent, you've got Arizona State versus Clemson.
Um, Forks up, baby.
Yeah.
Arizona State.
All right. I
That
kind
was
of like I kind of like if Clemson were to beat Texas, I kind of like the chances of Clemson beating Arizona State more than I like their first round matchup of Texas.
I just really like the redshirt freshman quarterback.
Okay.
I don't know his name, but he's a playmaker.
Um, and they got a good running back too, right?
Yes. I can't pronounce his name, but yes.
All right, and then we all have Oregon in the rematch, Oregon, Ohio State. Big Mo, who do you got in that one? Came down to the wire
really,
last.
I really want to say the Buckeyes, but I'll give the Buckeyes some love. They get their payback.
All right, Trent.
Yeah, Buckeyes.
All right, I'll go. I'm gonna go Oregon. So let's see. Big Mo, Final Four matchup. You've got Ohio State versus
Texas,
Texas.
give me the Longhorns.
Okay. So
Purdue,
You got the Longhorns advancing to the championship game. Trent, you've got Arizona
Arizona State,
State
Ohio State.
versus Ohio State.
Go Bucks.
Bucks
yep.
advancing to the national championship. And I got Oregon in that one. Oregon over Texas. Oregon to the national championship game. And then let's see. You've got Big Mo, you've got
We
Penn
got Penn
State,
State,
Georgia.
Georgia.
Penn State and Georgia. Who do you got facing Texas in your championship game?
I've got Georgia.
Georgia? All right.
Yep.
I've got Georgia, Oregon in my championship game. And then Trent, you've got who?
I've got Georgia, Ohio State in the championship.
All right. So you got Georgia, then Georgia would be beating
SMU.
SMU. Yes. Okay. So we got Georgia, Ohio State. I got Georgia, Oregon. And Big Mo, you got Georgia, Texas.
Who wants to watch an SEC national championship?
Um,
Nobody.
how about that? Before we get to our championship prediction, that reminds me too. I saw the NCAA women's college soccer. Their entire Final Four is ACC team.
Oh,
How does that even happen?
that warm weather recruiting right there.
All right, Big Mo, your national champion. You got Texas versus Georgia. Who do you got?
I've got Texas winning it all.
Texas winning it all. Trent, you got Ohio State, Georgia.
OH.
All right.
Going to be the ultimate Ryan Day job saver of all time.
And
You'll be
then
okay with that.
I got Oregon, Georgia. I think I'm going to go Georgia. I think they'll be a little bit more prepared, a little bit tougher schedule than Oregon had, and I think that's going to be the factor. So I got Georgia. Trent's got Ohio State. Big Mo's got Texas. I love it. We got three different teams. So Trent, then the big question is obviously last week on our Monday podcast, you were pretty kind of calling for Ryan Day's job, as a lot of Ohio State fans have. If he does win the national championship, I'm assuming he wouldn't get fired. But does he got to win a playoff game to keep his job? Is his job safe anyway?
He needs to win one for sure. They have to beat Tennessee for sure. And then at least they cannot get blown out by Oregon.
Okay.
And I think he might be safe.
And again, it all comes down to just him. He's what, 1-4 against Michigan. He did beat him his first year, I think.
Something like that.
And then has lost the last four. Kind of reminds you a little bit of John Cooper, who was the head coach for Ohio State from 88 to 2000.
I thought you were going to say Jim Harbaugh
No, I mean it is similar, except for Jim Harbaugh ended up turning it around.
for sure.
He couldn't beat Ohio State, and because of that, his job was on the line.
Definitely.
Um, but John Cooper, Ohio State head coach, right before Jim Tressel, 88 to 2000, he went 2-9-1 against Michigan, but
Oh,
yet very successful, but could not beat Michigan and
that's
lost. Yeah.
a long stretch.
That is a bigger stretch, obviously, than Ryan Day's.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So,
think he's got to win one for sure.
all right.
And I don't know. I mean, who knows what that locker room looks like right now?
Yeah.
They might have just took a week off to just chill out, or at
Well,
least a few days. I would have took a couple days for sure, just to
Get
yeah.
away from each other.
just relax and hang out. Like go home,
Yeah.
like go home for a few days.
Yeah. Don't worry about your classes.
Well, they don't do that shit anyways.
Yeah. Um,
You're telling me Bryce Underwood's going to go sit in a lecture at 300 kids next year? No.
Heck no. No, no, I don't.
No. He's got Stallions doing his homework.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. I bet Stallions can get him some pretty good grades.
I could.
I don't know, Big Mo, what do you think? What does Ryan Day need to do to save his job, or is his job already safe?
Well, now that Urban Meyer has come out and said he's not interested in going back,
Yeah.
Oh, I'd take him right now.
he has no interest, Trent.
That's
So, not that I'd believe him, but
true. Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's okay. I mean, he's going to probably win one. Yeah, I think they handle Tennessee okay. I mean, you're really getting risky. Like, who do you go out and get? You'd
True.
have to make a splash higher.
Hmm.
You got like the number. I mean, you got a top 5 recruiting class coming in, so it's not like those guys have bailed quite yet. Um, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe you see a change somewhere else in the coaching tree, but I don't
OC.
think. I don't think
Oh,
it'll
but
be
him
Ryan
and
Day.
aren't Ryan Day and Chip Kelly like best friends?
Chip Kelly stinks.
It'd be hard to fire your best friend though.
Well,
If you get to keep your job, Kurt, you do what you got to do.
yeah. Hey, you're here, or you have to get rid of Chip Kelly, or you're gone.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
tough.
What do you guys think about your exhibition game coming up?
I think everyone's gonna. I think anyone, either team could win that game because it's like you said, it's going to be an exhibition. Everyone, I'm sure there's going to be a ton of opt-outs.
Oh yeah, I think it's already starting too.
Yeah, it's just
I know the wide receiver for Michigan's he's gone.
yeah, it's so
Tight end or
No, not Loveland. Gosh, I can't even think of his name.
we didn't have any other good ones.
yeah.
Yeah, you didn't throw it at anybody. Oh
Uh,
gosh.
I saw one of the QBs enter the transfer portal, Jaden. Um,
Oh,
not the freshman, but the
oh.
junior, I believe.
All right. Well, hey, let's wrap it up here. Last episode we talked about we are gonna do top 3 Christmas songs to wrap up this episode. Trent,
Are we doing songs or movies?
oh, did we say movies?
I think you said movies.
Oh, my bad. Big Mo, you were the one that said it. Did you say movies or songs?
Kurt, I don't remember what I did 10 seconds ago.
All right, well, we can do movies. Let's do movies.
Real Estate Ryan has been in real estate for over 20 years and can help you with all your real estate needs. Realtor Ryan has helped me in my journey in learning about real estate, and he can do the same for you, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just learn more about real estate in general. Ring Realtor Ryan.
Do songs next week.
We can do songs next time.
Did we already do Christmas movies? No.
Did we?
Oh, we haven't. Uh-uh.
Okay.
I feel like we didn't do movies. Did we?
We did comedy movies a while back. We
Right,
haven't
we did do comedy. You're
we
right.
haven't done anything
Yeah.
Christmas related until last episode, and that wasn't even really Christmas episode. That was more just winter related.
Okay. All right, I'm spinning. First choice is myself.
Ooh, back to back episodes. You're going. Well, are you going first or third?
Mm,
Or second.
I think I'm gonna go Kurt, second choice. I'm
Okay.
gonna go first.
All right, then I'll go third, and Big Mo will go second. Same order we had on Monday.
All right, first choice. Christmas movies. Give me. I gotta probably be specific if there's multiple. Yeah,
Yeah. If there's sequels,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, give me Home Alone 2.
Oh, okay. You like that
I'll
better
give
than
you.
the first one,
We'll
huh?
just give you the Home Alone series. Home Alone
Yeah, let's
series,
not
Trent.
do sequels. So if you say one in a series, then you just get them all.
Okay, so Home Alone.
Okay. Nice. That was
I love those.
Big Mo.
Big Mo.
I'm gonna go with and only because they're not gonna. I don't want to repeat something here. I'm gonna go. And I'm not saying these are my. I guess I'm just gonna go off a quick list here. If I'm going off the top of my head, not going with classics. I recently saw one. I think it was a couple years ago. It was an animated Klaus movie. Klaus. Klaus. Yeah,
Okay.
check it out. It's good. 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 I think I saw it with my daughter in the theater. Good Christmas story.
I actually just watched that.
Oh, really?
That's good. We'll put movies on at lunch and stuff.
Yeah.
I picked that one last week and we watched it.
Quality right there.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Well, my number one, which is the third pick in round one, I'm gonna go Christmas Story. One I'm sure everyone has seen. Can't miss it. I think it's TBS every year, starting at midnight on Christmas Eve, plays it on a loop until midnight Christmas night. Not only one of my favorite Christmas movies, one of my favorite movies of all time. So, A Christmas Story. And then to start round two, I think I will go Elf, starring Will Ferrell.
Nice. Nice.
Good one. Very good.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Big Mo, back to you.
I'm going again. I probably so I'm just going opposite what I just did because I'm going to go classic. Another slightly animated film, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Are you talking about the animated cartoon or are you talking
Oh,
claymation?
the claymation, like the old,
Yeah.
the original,
With the
the
abominable
original.
snowman?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes. Come on.
That was definitely it would have been on my list for sure.
Yeah.
Good one. I get two?
Yeah, you do.
Two.
Sweet. Give me Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, good one.
And on the wraparound, have you ever seen The Night Before?
No.
It's like a group of guys that get together and they do Christmassy things, like middle-aged guys. And then the one dude does like a bunch of drugs,
Yeah.
ends up running into his wife at church while he's on a bunch of drugs.
Yeah. Okay, I
It's
know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it.
it's great. So
Is
give
it
me
kind
The Night Before.
kind of like the Hangover, the Christmas edition?
Yes.
Seth Rogen. Oh
Yep.
yeah, that is good.
He's like in the bathroom making a video to his wife because he thought he was gonna die, or like his wife was gonna have a baby or something, and
Yeah.
he's like in the bathroom just like tweaking out, recording a video about how much he didn't want to have a baby with his wife. Yeah, it's a good watch.
All right, Big Mo, your last pick.
Last pick here. I'm gonna go. A tough one for me, guy. I got two.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go Santa Claus Tim Allen.
Okay.
That's a series too, isn't it? There's a
There's,
few of those, right?
I think there's three of them at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are
High
good.
quality films. High quality.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'll wrap it up with a film called The Family Man, starring Nicolas Cage. You guys seen that one?
I have not.
Oh, highly recommend it. Um, he is he's a single guy, rich, super, super rich, and on Christmas Eve, he without saying too much, he basically what happens is he ends up going back in time, or not back in time, but he wakes up Christmas morning and he's outside of New York City. He's in like New Jersey with a wife and kids. And so he gets this like long glimpse into what his life would be like if he wasn't this rich, single, kind of rich guy in New York. And the his wife was his college um, girlfriend who
Mhm.
they were planning on getting married, but right after he graduated, he went to do some internship in London, and they're at the airport, and you know they're talking. She's trying to get him to stay. So basically, it's what would have happened had you stayed and not went to London for that internship.
Okay, okay, okay. Family Man.
The Family Man, Nicolas Cage, great film. Jeremy Piven has a small role in it. Great film. Great film. Don Cheadle's in it. It's kind of a small role, but a very important role for Don Cheadle.
Okay, okay. My honorable mention was The Grinch.
Well, the Grinch, the
Like
cartoon,
the newer ones.
yeah, with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah. Um, I didn't really have too much. Scrooged is a good one with Bill
Oh
Murray.
yeah, yeah.
That is a classic. Another good one, Christmas Chronicles, Kurt Russell.
Oh,
Watching that
okay.
right now
I
in
haven't-
class.
Watching her, that's another quality Christmas one.
He just got arrested for racing that red
Oh,
car,
goodness
the
gracious.
Hellcat or whatever.
Yeah.
And all the kids were like, Santa's locked up. Santa.
Wait till you see that next scene. Oh, the jail scene is good.
All right, that's gonna happen tomorrow, so I'm excited.
Get ready. Get
What's
ready.
what's the one with Vince Vaughn's in two Christmas movie. One is Four Christmases where him and his wife they got both their parents I think are divorced, so they got to go do Christmas with both their parents. So it's Four Christmases, but that's what's the one what's the
Fred
other one?
Fred
What's that?
Claus.
Fred Claus. That is a great movie too.
Yeah. Four Christmases is good too.
What one?
Four Christmases.
Yeah, that is good too. Yeah, yeah.
Vince Vaughn's great.
Yeah. Um I think that's about all I've got, guys.
Has anybody
Yeah.
seen the new one? Red One?
No.
Rock? It's in the theaters right now, so you probably have not
Oh,
seen it.
okay, yeah, no.
Big theater guy, Big Mo.
Yeah, you are.
I am. I am. I have not been in a while because usually I would go with my
What's
kids.
your favorite theater?
Oh, my kids live near one. What is it? A Celebration Cinema.
Okay.
Got the recliner seats, and they bring you. You can order the food, and they bring it right up to you. Kind of nice.
Have you been to the one
I don't mind the Holland one. The new Sperry
Fairies?
one's pretty nice. Yeah,
Have you been there?
yeah, those are
Pretty
nice.
nice. Okay.
Yeah,
I've never been to that
yeah.
one.
Small like that, which is kind of nice.
I was just the Holland 7 guy.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be like $6
Uh,
a ticket too, so that
yeah. Now you can't go without spending like $50.
yeah, that's yeah.
Hey, have you guys seen the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Sure.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm looking at this list of Christmas movies, and
I
it
think
has,
that happens around Christmas time, Kurt.
no, it's Thanksgiving. Isn't it Thanksgiving? He's
Oh, is
trying
it
to get home for
Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think it's
I'm
Thanksgiving.
just thinking they hit like a little snowstorm, don't they?
Yeah, but it's
But it's
still all
okay.
about. it's still all about Steve Martin's character getting home for Thanksgiving, not
Oh,
Christmas.
Oh, John Candy.
Yeah,
yeah.
John. If that is a Christmas movie, I would definitely put that on my list.
That's
I just
that's reaching probably for this. If it was around Thanksgiving.
There is snow on the ground during the. Looking at one of these pictures.
Oh, I know. I could be wrong, but I could have swore they were trying to get home. Steve Martin was trying to get home for Thanksgiving. Yeah, it is. Trying to get home to Chicago to spend Thanksgiving with his wife and kids.
Well, Kurt, if he's trying to get home for Thanksgiving, he's probably trying to get home for Christmas too.
I Google search it and it it gives you like the people also ask
Yeah.
kind of things. First one, how many F bombs are in planes, trains, and automobiles? Steve Martin has no regrets about 19 F bombs.
That, that movie is so funny.
It is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
No Thanksgiving is complete without helping of planes, trains, and automobiles, which turns 35.
Wow.
That was 2 years ago, so it's 37 years old.
Well, and John Candy, I mean, when did he pass away? Like in the mid 90s?
I don't know. It's got a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
Yeah, John Candy died in 94.
Dang, I was one.
He was
Really?
only he was only 44 years old. Yeah.
Uncle Buck, great underrated movie.
Yeah.
Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck.
Hey, and he had the role in the first Home Alone too, the Polka King.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
He's the one that gave him and his polka band gave Kevin's mom a ride home.
Oh,
All right, guys. Well, enjoy the rest of your week. Good luck in your games this week, Trent and Big Mo. You guys are off till the weekend, Friday night,
Saturday. Isn't it? I think it's
Saturday. All right. Well, good luck, and we will see you guys next week.
peace.